we've got something that's sending shockwaves across the automotive world. The CEO of Honda, a titan in the industry, has just dropped a bombshell announcement that could change everything we thought we knew about electric vehicles. Yes, you heard that right. It's about EVs, but not in the way you might expect. General Motors and Honda have decided to terminate their ambitious plan to build a range of cost-effective electric vehicles jointly, barely 1 year after unveiling it. The plan was announced in April 2022, and the plan was to construct a range of inexpensive EVs on GM's flexible EV platform with its Ultium-branded battery packs. GM and Honda stated at the time that they planned to start producing millions of these reasonably priced EVs by 2027. We concluded that this would be challenging as a business after researching this for a year, so at this time we're halting development on an affordable EV, Honda's CEO Toshihiro Mibe stated in an interview with Bloomberg, which first broke the story. Imagine you decide to start a cake business at a particular location. The entire plan was set, and the ads were given to the public to create awareness. However, through your further research, you identified that the location chosen was not favorable. Hence, you decided to give up the plan. GM attested to the development. Last year, we began working on a cheap EV program for worldwide markets, which was targeted for debut in 2027, GM spokesperson Sanas Marplay said in an email. She added, after conducting a thorough investigation and analysis, we decided to end the program together. In the EV market, every firm is still dedicated to affordability. GM and Honda are not giving up their collaboration entirely. The Honda Prologue, the Japanese company's first long-range EV for the North American market, was developed in collaboration with the two businesses and was scheduled for introduction in 2019. However, the decision to shelve plans for more reasonably priced EVs is certain to heighten concerns about the future of the US and international EV markets. The price reductions, declining profit margins, and waning demand for Tesla have raised a hornet's nest of concerns regarding the impending mass transition to electric automobiles. The major players' recent pronouncements about extended wait times for their future electric truck lineup, and Ford's decision to temporarily eliminate one of the 3 shifts at the facility that produces the electric F-150 Lightning are just 2 examples of how these anxieties are being mirrored in their actions. Additionally, given the uncertainty surrounding the United Car Workers strike, many analysts are now questioning if the car sector took off more than it could chew. What will that look like for a business owner when their competitor starts to provide a service cheaper than them? They too will be forced to do that, right? But imagine how much time and effort they should put into finding new raw materials and laborers at a cheaper rate. The new EVs from GM and Honda were expected to be less expensive than the 2024 Chevy Equinox EV, which GM had stated would begin at $30,000. Although the majority of EVs in the market now cost more than their gas-powered counterparts, sales of EVs are still rising as more models become available. Although the average selling price of an electric car is currently higher than that of a gas-powered car, it is gradually declining, largely due to Tesla's price reductions. Additionally, we can see that the average cost of a new electric vehicle in the United States in July 2023 was $53,633. However, the price dropped by $257 to $53,376 in August 2023. In an effort to save expenses and cope with the UAW strike, GM announced that it would rescind its goal of producing 400,000 electric vehicles by 2024. Additionally, GM announced that it would postpone the launch of the electric truck lineup. By the end of 2025, the manufacturer still hopes to be able to produce 1 million EVs a year in North America. GM's priority over the next 2 years will continue to be on extending the Ultium platform and battery cell capacity, building a solid domestic EV supply chain, and delivering a broad array of EVs across categories, including low-cost models, GM said in an email. Imagine you decide to go on a trip with your friends. You set an entire plan for the places you visit, the food that you'll eat, and the stay, and so on. However, for some reason, you were forced to change your location. Now you'll need to create an entire plan from scratch. While you were traveling, you still have memories of the location plan you built initially. Since 2018, Honda and GM have collaborated on the development of battery modules. GM declared that it will carry on collaborating with Honda on other initiatives. These include collaborating on the development of fuel cell technology, inexpensive electrified car code development, autonomous ride-hailing vehicles like the Cruise Origin, and the establishment of an autonomous ride-hailing service in Japan. Honda said that in September it will start selling the all-electric Prologue SUV in 2024. The SUV was developed in collaboration with GM and is based on GM's Ultium EV platform. For the US market, it's Honda's first mass-market EV. The Prologue will be available with either a dual-motor all-wheel drive or single-motor front-wheel drive powertrain. By 2030, Honda plans to introduce 30 new electric vehicles worldwide, with a goal of producing over 2 million EVs a year by April 2022. Are there hidden reasons why GM and Honda were forced to cancel the plan? Well, let's see. It was intended for the now cancelled platform to run on GM's Ultium batteries. In 2020, GM unveiled Ultium, a third-generation lithium-ion cell that was co-developed with LG Chem. At the time, GM CEO Mary Barra predicted that Ultium cells would drop below the $100 kilowatt-hour barrier early in the platform's life. The first Ultium-based EVs, the BrightDrop Zevo 600, the Cadillac Lyriq, and the GMC Hummer EV entered production in 2022. Although GM and LG Chem are having difficulty bringing about the mass manufacturing of lithium cells, it was meant to be ready. Hence, due to the lack of battery cells, GM was forced to halt BrightDrop's Canadian production line in July. Only 6,920 Ultium-based EVs, which include the Chevrolet Blazer and Silverado EV, as well as the Hummer, Lyriq, and BrightDrop van, were delivered to customers in the first 3 quarters of 2023, according to Kelley Blue Book's sales data. In comparison, during the same 9 months, Chevrolet sold 49,494 Bolts, which mostly used more costly and older battery chemistry. In order to retool and begin producing electric trucks in 2024, General Motors announced that it would be discontinuing the manufacture of the Bolt at its Orion Township, Michigan factory this year. However, it was revealed that the production of electric trucks has been delayed until late 2025. Additionally, before anyone gets excited, ARS doesn't think that this means the Bolt will get off to a good start. GM attributes the Ultium bottleneck to an unidentified provider of automation equipment. Now, you might think that all the future projects from the GM and Honda collaboration will be underwater. However, you went wrong. However, Honda and GM are still collaborating on other projects. Both the Cadillac Lyriq and the Chevrolet Blazer continue to be built on the same architecture as the electric crossovers Honda Prologue and the Acura ZDX. They will even include Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which GM has decided to controversially stop offering in its vehicles starting with the 2024 model year. Along with BMW, Hyundai, Kia, Mercedes-Benz, and Stellantis, GM and Honda are partners in a new fast-charging network spanning North America. Beginning in 2024, the 7 OEMs intend to install 30,000 fast chargers across the United States and Canada, and Honda also revealed another partnership with GM. It plans to launch a robo-taxi service in Japan in 2026, utilizing the Cruise Origin, an autonomous electric vehicle created by an AV firm which has GM support. After learning that California has revoked Cruise's authorization to operate autonomous vehicles following a horrifying event in which a pedestrian in San Francisco was run over and dragged by a Cruise AV after being struck by another vehicle, Honda may be regretting the timing of this most recent development. And there you have it, folks. The startling warning from Honda's CEO about shutting down EVs has certainly sent ripples across the automotive industry. If you found today's video enlightening and thought-provoking, do us a favor and hit that like button. It helps us reach more people and continue to bring you the latest and most intriguing news in the automotive world. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Remember to turn on those notifications so you're the first to know when our new videos drop. We love hearing from you, so leave your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Until next time, keep your engines running and your minds open.